New announcements on the amount of state expenditures on migration issues shared by AfD member Ulrich Siegmund on his social media have created feelings of indignation among the politician's many followers. The German government is spending almost half of all welfare benefits expenditures on non-German citizens, a shockingly high number of over 20 billion euros annually. Taking into account all refugee-related measures, the number adds up to a tremendous 35 billion euros for the year 2024. That's a 40% increase in federal spending on migration over a 10-year period since 2014. Having already been a multicultural country before, during this 10-year period Germany opened up its borders for millions of refugees. Two big migration waves hit Germany, the first resulting from the war in Syria and the second resulting from the war in Ukraine, with over 2 million foreigners crossing border. Not only is it a mere impossible task to integrate such a huge amount of refugees, but also the ideological difference plays a big role in this process that eventually can result in a cultural takeover. Whereas incoming migration groups have strongly pronounced cultural identities, Germans were taught to be tolerant. DEI, standing for diversity, equity and inclusion, has become part of the mainstream discourse in Germany, not leaving any room for the own cultural identity of the native population. Considering the decreasing number of native Germans, this can only lead to population replacement. The mainstream media plays an important role in this process through framing and agenda setting. One information discourse is building on the notion that the German healthcare system would collapse if all Syrian doctors were to leave the country. For this reason, it is allegedly in the interest of Germany to keep all refugees in the country. However, the numbers are showing that of all doctors, the ones with a Syrian citizenship only amount to 1.5%. Moreover, according to the Federal Employment Agency and the German Economic Institute, most Syrians were unemployed or lacking necessary qualifications for the integration into the labor market. Unwillingly, this lets one come to the conclusion that the unrealized Morgenthau plan to deindustrialize and depopulate Germany finds its implementation today, 80 years later, in the form of an exaggerated political correctness and the inability to defend against foreign pressure. As always, I invite you to read the article to this video for